both are completely compatible and usable in French. So I would like, j'aimerais. I would like, je voudrais. Yeah? I'd like a coffee. J'aimerais bien un café. Je voudrais bien un café. Yeah, don't be thinking one is mega want, one is mega like, okay? I would have really liked, j'aurais bien aimé. I would have really liked, j'aurais bien voulu. Yeah, they kind of come from the same place, yeah? Good. So I would like, no, so my husband and I, this evening,
Ce soir,
we would like, nous voudrions, on aimerions, nous aimerions, ou on voudrait, ou on aimerait, to dine, same verb as the word for dinner, but as a verb.
de dîner.
On aimerait dîner. So le dîner is the dinner, or dîner is to dine.
Okay.
Yeah. Same, to be fair, is déjeuner. Le déjeuner or déjeuner. Yeah. You don't say petit déjeuner is a verb, though. You say prendre le petit déjeuner. But the meal is the same as the verb. Yeah?
So je voudrais déjeuner ici.
I'd like to have lunch
I want
here.
lunch here.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, people would say, you say things like casser la croûte, like to break the crust. There's loads of little expressions like, well, what are we doing for nosh? What are we doing for, all this kind of thing. Give me the verb that is used formally for beasts of the burden eating. Say bouffer. Say bouffer. B-O-U-F-F-E-R. Bouffer. Give me the core. Bouffe.
Bouffe.
La bouffe is food. On fait quoi pour la bouffe? Yeah, bouffe is like grub, but it's the word. Bouffe is to food. I need to do a good lesson on further slang. The slang which is not slang that one would use if one were not well spoken, and the slang which is basically just absolute commonplace kind of, so if you were packing something to go out somewhere, and you'd be like, well, what are we going to do? Where are we going to eat? What's qu'on va bouffer? It's completely normal. A woman of your, class and education and perfectly well spoken, nice girl would still say bouffer. It's not like, where are we going to frickin' eat or anything like that. It's just the B words in French tend to be used. Give me the one for car. Bagnole. The banger. B-A-G-N-O-L-E. Bagnole.
Bagnole.
Give me the one for house. Think barracks. Baraque.
Back.
Okay, yeah. Bagnole, baraque, boulot. There's a load that are B, okay? And use them, because you'll hear them, okay?
So buffet spelled like a buffet.
Yes, buffet means a piece of furniture, a sideboard. So in that case, no, because there's the OU, so it's a buffet rather than buffet, okay? But good, absolutely logical guess. But buffet or la bouffe. Or, for all French is associated with food, there's actually not a great word for food. There's like, okay, de quoi à manger, of what to eat. What we're saying, le nourriture, from a medical point of view. Yeah, le nourriture. L'alimentation, again from a medical point of view. La cuisine française, if you're talking from a culinary point of view. French food would be la cuisine française. So there's not actually one obvious go-to for the word food, which is a bit disappointing. So, carrying on. I want to look at your homework quickly before we do the last thing, which is basically you just free talking, looking at pictures. So can I look at your respective homeworks?
Yeah.
Good. Merci pour... Good. If I see anything else that I'm going to mention, that just reminds me of other things. So, merci pour ton mail. Lovely. Good. Mail is fine. We'll also hit email. We'll also hear what's the French for email. Ton courrier électronique. Yeah, okay. J'ai beaucoup d'idées pour ton voyage. Lovely. Quand j'étais à New York, je pensais à toi. Lovely. I was thinking of you. Pensez à rather than penser de. Les restaurants.
Imperfect because.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, lovely. Les restaurants, possibly what would be used in French instead of restaurant as a diminutive of restaurant would be resto. Les restos, lovely. Les restos sont formidables, with an S for the plural. Excellent, Susie. I would even say, je dirais même que j'ai mangé dans un des... yeah, orally I'd go with dans un des meilleurs, but dans l'un des meilleurs restaurants au monde, lovely, or du monde, you will hear.
Yeah, well, because we were talking about oh and do last week, that's why I said oh
yeah,
and
au monde.
do.
Yeah. Il a neigé, ou il a beaucoup neigé quand nous sommes allés. Again, on est allé à Central Park, quelque chose que je n'ai jamais... Now, say for me, I forget.
J'oublie.
Verb to forget is oublier. Give me the core.
J'oublie.
Lovely. I will forget. Pause. If you're on this side of you, what are my three sounds for will?
Ra.
Give me them. The top. Yeah, but the first one is
Ray. Ra. Ra.
and I will be.
Ray.
Ray.
Give me the verb to forget again, Susie. Oublier.
Oublier.
Give me I will forget. Oublier.
Oubliera.
Oubli-
Ray. Oublierai.
Give me I won't forget. J'oublierai.
Pas.
I will never forget. J'oublierai.
Jamais.
Lovely. So,
Did I get the word order wrong?
yeah, je ne jamais pas oublierai. Now, first things first. You can't have a jamais and a pas together. Jamais in itself is negative. Yeah, you don't need the ne is an add-on, but you don't need it orally. Also, you've got one verb there. So when you've got one verb, where do all the adverbs go?
And after.
Good. The only time you could have another verb would be that I'm never going to forget. Give me I'm never. Give me I'm going.
Tu vais.
I'm never going. Je ne vais
Je ne vais pas.
never. Je ne vais
Je ne vais jamais
forget. Ooh.
oublier.
Lovely. Okay. Lovely. But it had to have one error, otherwise it would have just been sickening. Okay. Les bâtiments will be bien connus pour toi parce que tu aimes les films américains ou les axes. Nous avons visité plus. Now, more museums or several museums?
Several.
Plusieurs.
Plusieurs.
Spell it for me. Good. Note on plusieurs.
Yeah.
Say for me several friends, Paul.
With an S?
Yeah, because it's several. This is my point. Say for me several friends.
Plusieurs
Amis.
Plusieurs amis.
It's a word with an S. Okay, good. Plusieurs musées. Give me not a bad amount. Quite a lot of museums.
Pas mal.
Deux musées. Okay. Et naturellement, l'Empire. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would. I never translate known nouns. It's just not worth it. Okay. Je suis d'avis que c'est. À mon avis. Je suis d'avis existe, but à mon avis. So, à mon avis, I see what you're saying. Je suis d'avis que c'est lovely. I think that is not going to be subjunctive. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that
This troubled us enormously. We couldn't be.
We knew that if it says je pense.
Je pense will be indicative. Basically, okay. I think that opinions aren't negative. Emotions would be. It's fantastic that this view is unforgettable. Lovely. À mon avis, or you can say cette exposition panoramique, cette vue, will be sera inoubliable. Or give me you have. Tu as. Give me you will have. Tu auras. Give me the Arabic sounding expression which means you will have difficulty to. Tu auras du mal.
Du mal.
And again, well done. Tu auras
Tu auras.
du mal. I know it's annoying at the time, but can you see why I rehearse it as du mal? Okay, so you'll have difficulty, as in you won't be able to forget it. So tu auras du mal. Little than large, forget it. And again, so tu auras. Now let's go up a level of slang. When you first learn je and a, you're told that it's j'ai, and what reason? Let's cast our minds back. What reasons are we told that je and a is j'ai? Because a starts with a vowel. So when you then teach tu and a, at the time I told you that you don't do that with a vowel, and people go, well, why? Because that's a vowel as well. So were you obeying by the same rules, what would tu and a form if you joined things together when there was a double vowel? So je and a becomes j'ai, tu and a would become.
Toi.
No, if you've got tu and. Look at it. If you've got je and a, drop that, it becomes j'ai. If you've got tu and a, it becomes
Ta.
good. Tu and aura will become.
T'auras.
So in slang French, you will hear t'auras quoi, comme what we have t'auras quoi. You will hear them joined up all the bloody time. Say for me, you were what age? How old are you? Tu avais.
Tu avais.
Quel âge? Ask me that in a slangy way. T'avais quel âge? Yeah. T'avais quel âge? I would just say, I wouldn't say tu avais quel âge. Yeah, okay. It's very, very common. Not confusing te for the direct or indirect pronoun te, te. Yeah, okay, good. So, les bâtiments seront bien connus pour toi parce que tu aimes les films américains, ou le cinéma américain, singular if you wanted it. Alors, on a vu plusieurs musées et naturellement l'Empire State Building. À mon avis, vous n'oublierez jamais cette vue. Dis-moi, lovely, ce que lovely, tu as décidé, lovely, et bonnes vacances, lovely.
You just say bon vacances, you say passer bon vacances.
Passer des bonnes vacances. Bonnes vacances is fine. Same as you can say bonne nuit or passer des bonnes nuit. Lovely, 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 lovely. Well done. So learning curves then. We're pretty clear on. If you've got one verb, the adverbs go at the
And
good. Also be mindful. I often think there's some mistakes that just knowing why they happened is enough to correct them. Be mindful of the fact that I'm asking you on one hand to get more and more and more in sort of instinct, sort of focused. And there are times, at other times in French, where you would say jamais and oublie, because you've heard that order, like je ne vais jamais oublier. So your mind sort of goes, yeah, I've heard that in that order. The same way as if you said, okay, so how do you say I used to speak well? I was speaking, je parle
je parlais
bien.
bien.
So when you then need to go with exactly the two same words, orally, j'ai bien parlé, it feels a bit of a... Do you see what I'm saying? So there are plenty of times when you will have said, je ne vais jamais, or je ne veux jamais, whatever, okay? Good. Well done. Excellent work, though. Very good, very good, very good. Good. Let's have a look, see. I thought you, when I saw it's for the accents, I thought you meant like you were correcting them as she was going along or something. Okay. Cher Pierre, I like the rhyming there. Okay. J'ai reçu, well done, ton mail aujourd'hui quand je pensais à mes vacances, je pensais à Rome. Lovely. Or you could even, within the middle of this, you could quite, I mean that's lovely, but you could go, so you've written quand je pensais à mes vacances, je pensais à Rome. Lovely, but you could say quand je pensais à mes vacances, j'ai pensé, like in the, do you see what I mean? So you can use pensé. Good. In an exam, just to possibly show off, you could go OAUX, just to show off that you know that. But yeah, okay. À Rome. Now, say for me, which makes me... So Luke makes me happy.
Luc me rend content.
Because it's one thing. So Rome makes me happy.
Rome me rend content.
Okay, so imagining I've misseen, can you just check that? Yep, okay.
We had a debate about this as well, didn't we, last night, about the order in which you put things.
No, say for me, go again. Say, Luke made me happy. Pause. If I'm going in a made action, what does that mean I've got to have in the middle? It means I've got to have what in the middle?
An auxiliary.
Great. So give me Luke made me. Luke m'a rendu. Yeah?
Yeah.
So Rome made me.
Rome m'a rendu content.
Good. So it's this thing of rather than thinking... There's a lot of work where you go a, avant, avec, but basically